Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our first puzzle corner on stream. Oh, my head's getting cut off. Let's not do that. All right. First puzzle time. First puzzle time. Yes. I'm glad everybody's excited for puzzle time because don't sub to support corpos, sub to support me. Sub because you like what I'm making. Sub to support these abs. $10 gets a new ab. Every $10 a new ab appears. They're dying and they need your help now because I think I'm stalling because I'm not good at puzzle games. I am the opposite of good at puzzle games, which is described by some as bad. Some would say that I'm bad. And we're just going to go on this journey together because a lot of friends that I made at PAX East said that they just loved this. And I like listening to my friends. And I'm playing Doom over in my own little corner. I can just blame streamer tax. The thing is, I like to believe that when we play action games on stream, because I play almost exclusively action games, for some reason, didn't intend it, but this is where we are. I like to believe that when we play action games, I tend to actually do kind of well. I'm pretty proud of that. I'm quite happy with that. I don't, if I pull streamer tax for stand still and think, and I don't pull it for like end game Doom, then I'm just outing myself. And that's not the way I want to out myself. Why did I put it that way? This is, this is Blueprints, everybody! Welcome to Blueprints. Made myself a decaf because this seems like a sip of decaf sort of game. People also say to like have a journal to write in nearby. So is that ASMR? Is that good for you? Because I'll do more of anything if it makes you feel good. Is this the intended energy for Blueprints? It's funny to have a game that do it again? You got it, baby. Anything for you, chap. Anything for you. A game by Tonda from Raw Fury. Is Raw Fury, aren't they like, hi, Grandpa? Isn't Raw Fury behind, not ASMR? Okay, well, glad we checked. Oh, felt bad, not good. Can I turn this up? I cannot turn this up. Can I? No. Cool art style. Cool art style. All right.
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones.
Simon P. Jones.
My dear niece, Mary Matthew.
Mary Matthew. Should I write this down?
Title and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above
I'm putting together notes.
request is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
That's awesome. That's really cool. That's a great puzzle premise.
All the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts in a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room, provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will.
It's not good that I'm already thinking.
Shall lapse.
It's probably not good that I'm thinking already. Okay, I don't want it to lapse because that's gonna stress me out if there's a time limit.
Day of March 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Blueprints. I need to write these names down because I keep forgetting them basically 4 seconds after they speak it. Ah, visually, this is so cool. Visually, this is so very cool. All right. My name is Simon, son of Mary, grandson of Herbert, and I stand atop ray-traced floors. I can walk 50 times, and these shoes have seen a lot. Ace, queen, door, man, grandfather. Like Herbert, that's a clue. That's a clue. Painting. Write this down. Okay. Just click my button. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you'll lose 1 foot. When you no longer have any foot left, you'll be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. But imagine walking out once you've run out of feet. Ugh. Open only in the event of my demise. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but has every person who streams this game like done a voice like that? Welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate must not be taken off the estate. You must not stay overnight. Okay, I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself. You're not talking to me, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and play a roguelike game. How will he know? The building will know. Okay, I am a very big fan of the book House of Leaves, which means I'm going to be bringing an energy that is by default extra creeped out to this. That might not be intentional. I did like, I liked the, maybe I should talk my puzzle game resume. I like Papers, Please, but I'm kind of bad at it. I grew up, Papa Wing played Myst a lot, and he played Myst with me, and Myst terrified me. It scared the bejesus out of me. So that's not a great energy to bring to this. And it's Papa Wing, my father, Papa Wing. No better name than that. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. Didn't know Myst was a puzzle game? I mean, I think it is. I mean, honestly, with all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert J. Sinclair. I wonder why he typed this and then handwrote that. Is it notable that the font is different there, or am I just bringing House of Leaves to this? Oh, it's the blueprints. I understand that joke name now. Okay. Antechamber. From its root meaning the room before, all signs and paths point towards the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room resting on the 9th rank may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and room 46. Let's get this in one try, I'm thinking. Does Myst count as a puzzle game? Someone can tell me if it doesn't. I think it is. I don't know. Shit, Red Room. Ooh. Oh, no, I'm less interested if it's Grandpa's Red Room. That's weird. I don't need to know about that shit. Blueprint map. Yeah, I mean, probably. Ah, shoot. All right. Bedroom. Rank 1. Rank up. Greetings from Reddington. Reddington. Red, blue, not blue? No reflections in here. Yeah? Anything interesting in here? What? The trunk is locked. Can I unlock it with something in here? Mage hat. Crowbar! Half-Life. Love to see it. Okay. A parlor. Maybe the parlor. Raven's scared of mist for language. I can talk about Baba Wing. That's her. That's grandfather. Wait, I'm Simon. That's grandfather. There's gotta be something in between those two. That's screwed up. All right. That's screwed up. Ooh, I do have a sprint button. Key. Ooh, the wind up key. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams. Or probably Oldhams. Okay, hold on. Herbert Dune. That's the writer. Herbert dined with the Oldhams. Oldham. Wonder what they ate. Hopefully not too old. And M. Lowry. I'm gonna make a little place for my questions. Who is M. Lowry? Who are the Oldhams? If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had seen in decent society. How see you determining? So I figure there's the macro puzzle of make a shitload of rooms and then get to the last one. And I suspect that's not even close to resembling the end of the game. And then there's the micro puzzle, which is just room by room. Like puzzles inside of each room. And all of those are kind of immediate, you know? But right now, I feel like I should be writing down these names to remember them. Not inconsiderably, because I will forget these names 4 seconds after I read them. May the 2nd. On the Thursday before 5/2. I bet they said the year. I bet I forget it. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company's rival to yours. Hers. Great. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I'd played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You'd pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I've included with this letter all the details you'll need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding... Alright, same font as before rules. There will always be at least one box which displays only true, always be at least one box which displays only false, only one box has a prize, the other 2 are always empty. Let's go. I got a wind-up key. Blue is empty. This statement appears on another box. Alright, so that's by default true. That's by default true. Yeah, that's objectively not a lie. The blue box is empty is thus a lie. The blue box is full. I'm the smartest prince alive. That's... Ooh. Corridors always left unlocked? What the hell does that mean? What does that mean? Alright, let's a hallway. I don't want to lock myself out of shit. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Locked. Interesting. Locked door is something to consider. Okay. Good to know. No Half-Life here. That's creepy. Is she going to chase me? Dude, what if a ghost... I'm freaking myself out. What if a ghost appears? Consider what happens if a ghost appears. No, I'm thinking of movement. I'm considering movement right now. Oh my god, I'm running out of feet. Den, yeah. Den what? All right, I got a jewel. Cozy, trunks locked. Cozy, clock set to 9:20, going on 5. That is not time in real life. Gem requirements. Okay, so if I create a nursery, then whenever I draft a bedroom, I will gain 5. But pantry will connect, right? Okay. That was a decent tactical move, I think. I just want to make as many rooms as possible. Bridge, jet, new person. Okay. Characters. Keep an eye on the doors. Keep an eye on the doors? What an ominous thing to write, Rinachi. Keep an eye on the doors? That's tremendously ominous. All right, I misspelled characters. She's right. That's so creepy. Why would you say that? Don't want to get locked in. Oh, yeah. No, that kind of movement is the thing that I'm looking at the most. Okay. All right. See, I am jumping at freaking shadows. All right, I gotta. Okay, hold on. I gotta take this to the side. This requires a whole new streaming setup. And the Lowrys. The Thursday before. We gotta like put together our characters. If you accidentally make rooms with no extra doors. Yeah, okay. I get you. M. Lowry husband. Is he a husband? That's heteronormative of me. Spouse of a funny wife. I bet this is totally useless. What are the chances it's like completely useless? Bridget works at house. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. Oh, interesting. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay, so that's like a magic spell or something, because there's nobody here. I just like get foot. 5 apps, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Dude, I just love gathering quests. You wouldn't believe it. This is some Shadowbringers level 81. I can't bring Shadowbringers hate to this channel. Okay. I got an app. I got 2 foot. All right, so right now it's actually fine if I do a closet, because this is the end of this line anyway. Key, okay. Where's my second item? Wait, you promised me 2 items, you son of a bitch. Foots, running shoes. Occasionally save foots when traveling longer distances. Go fight the bees. That sounds like a job for a level 70 adventurer. Okay, but that's not going to be like a passive upgrade, right? Because this is a roguelike and I got to leave items behind. What are the like meta level updates then? I'll just use the key. I don't know. Okay, well, we are in the friggin' money now. I got a lot of doors out. You are more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. Okay, corners always unlocked. That creeps me out. I don't like that. Alright, smoke them if you got them. That's probably a terrible idea. Ooh, that was a really bad idea. I have less doors than I thought I had. Oh? Oh? Watering can. The first time you enter each green room, use water to gain gem. That's awesome. Trees found inside will never shade. Okay. These sheets you find are worthy. Okay, so the clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coins, so toss away. These sheets you find a worthy trade. Yeah, man. That's just like, that's awesome, but I gotta tell you, that's like in one ear, out the other with your boy. Rinachi warned me about the doors. This may be the end of the run, depending on what options I have. This may be the end of the run. Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? It's not it. It's not it. I'm invincible. Whoa! Lot going on in here. Wow, okay. Herbert sitting in a very weird chair. All right. No swag on Grandpa. Get me out! Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. Draw cards, like it's cards as well as it's a roguelike. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Oh, okay. Alright, stakes are relatively low on this one. Aquarium! Is every color of room. Redraw. Get me deeper in here, you son of a bitch. Oh no. Okay. Not great. Not great. Not great. I'll take money. I will take a key. I will take that. A lock. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is bad. This is really bad. This is not really bad. Okay. We live to walk another day. I feel like stakes are kind of high right now. Oh. Oh. I'm going to lose money every time I go in, though. What happens? Whoa. What happens if I go in here and don't have money? Does God strike me down? I'll go to the guest bedroom. Ooh, that introduced music that's just lingered. Sinclair, I just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Effinson, whose particular personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly, KL. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay. KL. Adventured with Lors, not great, Graven. And played billiards. We're setting up categories. Objectives, clues, darts. In the billiard room are a mathematical puzzle. not a darts game puzzle, which sucks because I know who. That, to be honest, that's fair. I didn't need to know the rules of darts. Like, get to 0? What is your problem? Stop taking my money. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of hyped about an aquarium, but it feels like this is probably more useful. So I can come back here after rank 8. Is that the idea? Veranda. Breaker box. Ooh, wait. That could be useful long term. This is my first run, so I don't know how long is long term, but hi. Garage. Keycard entry system. Turn off. I don't want it. Sure. Yeah, absolutely. No, for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. The door is locked. Use a key! Because I'm the Blue Prince! Cloister. Give me a bunch of doors. Whoa! Watering can. Oh, I got a gem for doing that. I remember. Interesting. Interesting. Items for sale. There's always items for sale in the commissary. Combine inventory. I feel like I've gotten pretty far for my first run. Hammer. Can shatter padlocks, unlocked trunks. That's awesome. Okay. Sledgehammer running shoes. Make hammer shoes. Wow, this is very interesting. Okay, there's a combine items function. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought. Do spell are secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Do speller secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost. Oh, buddy, you got the wrong himbo for this one. Locked? 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 Oh, chat, we're screwed. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're screwed. Yeah, it's a very cool riddle. I cannot make heads or tails of it. Call it a day. Wasn't there a chest? There was a chest, right? Here you go, God. Are you there, God? It's me, Blue. Take all my money. Alright. Okay. Where was that? But I found a chest before, right? Maybe, what if it had a key in it? Wouldn't that be awesome? Oh, I gotta retrace my steps. And I'm wiping out my feet as I do so. I am absolutely blowing through my feet. Yeah. Yeah. A chest. Kick its ass. I did find a key. I'm the Blue Prince. Okay, how can I get there fast? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2. All right. 3. Did I fuck everything up? Oh, I fucked everything up. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm seeing the complexities. God, please stop taking my money for like 1 second. I'm like begging you to chill on taking my money. Door's locked. Use a key. Get me out of here. Did I use my sledgehammer? Is that done, by the way? Okay, apparently I'm gonna want a key. Okay. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down. Google Docs. Having beside you on your journey. I'm halfway through my feet. Is this going to take a feat? It's not. Courtyard. I am doing really good on gems. Oh? That gave me another gems. Can I do that on more? Do you want a key? You don't want a key. That will take me deeper. I don't want to lose items is the thing. Ooh, this is a gamble. Alright. Alright, we'll do that. I'm probably coming to the end of this run anyway. Ooh, I did not lose the sledgehammer. Dice? You may use that to roll new floor plans. Ooh. Ooh, we're cooking. Ooh, we're cooking. Whoa. The fixed stars. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay. Alright. Alright, headache. Let's do it. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, at least they look like what they should look like. Ah. Special flowers? Question mark? I don't like the way flowers was written there. Can I perceive? Whoa. Okay, okay, okay. Go out the sky. Go out the sky. Let me see the sky. Alright. No! Keep going! What the hell do you mean? How do I look out at this sky? I want to see the stars, Papa. Can I make you... How do I make you do what I want? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. The art style is very cool. I really, really like the art style. I always love a style. Oh, hey, now we're feeling good about puzzles, aren't we, chat? I love a simple, stylized art style. I really do. Okay. Puzzle complete. 1 star. I got a money. So you go there, you click it. Alright, that's 1 more money for God. A boudoir. Leads to a room of color of your choice. I kind of feel like I'm delaying the inevitable, but let's make a boudoir. Very saucy. Love a mannequin. Love a mannequin. You'll be on your way to getting this house in no way. So mannequin needs Santa hat. There's no... Do I need to like recreate this? I took a screenshot of it. Mannequin in boudoir doesn't have Santa hat? That's what I wrote. Maybe that's something. Santa baby, I don't like mannequins very much. Patio. Okay, okay, okay. But I can also get feet. I have water so I can get feet. All right, hold on. Water, give me feet. You didn't give me feet. You gave me gems. Ooh, I'm so stupid. What are we grilling? What are we grilling? Occasionally, you may discover small mounds of dirt. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these. Whoa. Okay, so if I get a shovel, come on back now. This room counts as 2 bedrooms, but my this might be it. Yeah, this is it. Well, wait. Whoa, I am unstoppable. I am unstoppable, I am unkillable, and I love an aquarium. Ooh, I just love an aquarium. The low frequency noise, the fish. Oh, the low lighting. I just love an aquarium. Look at these bad boys. They have their own blueprints rooms. Why do you have those? These are like clues and clues. I just know it. Laundry. Whoa. Okay. I can't. I want to take you, but I can't. What is puzzle? Oh, it can. Is that? Oh, it contains a puzzle. Billiard room. We heard about this. We heard about this. We heard about this. Okay. So what we know is this is a puzzle so easy that if you somehow don't understand the rules of darts, you can still complete it. Okay. Plus, minus. Damn. Whoa. Whoa. What was that? Okay, what was that? Are we trying to fill up everything? So I think that's the you screwed up reset. Okay. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, my guess was that that was 13 around. But no, I think that means you screwed up. Yeah, I think that means you went too far. That means no. Is 13 the only one that matters? It takes math. Okay. 4 plus 10. Wait. 19 plus 13. Oh no, what if that's... Wait. Wait. Okay. I'm actually kind of good at math. Okay, so if it's blue, it's add. If it's yellow, is it subtract? So would that be 19 minus 13 is 6? Oh my god. 11 minus 3 is 8. Right. So that must be multiple. 5 times 2 is 10. Oh my god. All right, PEMDAS. PEMDAS, right? Multiply. So 15 times 3 is 45. Minus 13 is 32. All right, that doesn't work at all. So that might be divide. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 13 minus 5, 8. But add, oh yeah, so it'd be 13 minus 5. Is that 8? No, I fucked up. Okay. So that's 13. 4 plus 10 is 14. So I know that that's 4 plus 10 is 14. It's not what I'm supposed to. Okay. 4 plus 10 is 14. We got this. Oh my good golly gosh, chat. That's 6. 13 by 5. Yeah. So 11 minus 3 is 8. Right? Okay. So I think the inner has something to do with the outer. 5. If that's multiply, then this should be 10. Chat, we're cooking. Okay, all right, so it's the same sequence of numbers too. So I can write that down. Shit, I think I need an actual pen and paper. Ooh, video games. Ooh, video games making me think. Does it being out mean anything? Because it's not multiply. It's got to be divide. Oh, do I do this on the way out? So I go from in to out? So like 15 minus 13 is 2, right? Times 3 would be 6. I'm so fucking smart. All right. The silver key. Unlocking a room with the silver key. A door with the leads to a room with many doors. Go off me. I am so smart. Life has many doors. Okay? 7 locked doors? Why would I want that? Passageway. Yeah. Passageway, passageway, passageway. Oh my goodness. You have never seen someone... You have never seen someone this smart. That is ridiculous. Food for sale. That's probably good. But I have a lot. Like a lot running. I have a dice. No, I don't need it just yet. I don't need it just yet, but we're like really close to me needing it. The main course is served only in the dining room. Club sandwich. In morning room to today's draft pool. Lemon glazed salmon. Charbroiled Cajun spice salmon. Lemon butter sauce. That sounds incredible. Okay. Served only in the dining room. Club sandwich 8. I have just enough for a club sandwich. We can walk so far. We can walk so far. I bet this is locked. I bet this is locked. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to remember that there was no way I was getting... That, like, the last time I used a key was to get in here. Wow, so I was nowhere close to running out of steps. Yeah, that's the game. That's the game. Okay. 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 Call it. Okay. Listen. Listen. Lot to think about. A lot to think about. Oh, so it also tells me what kind of villa it was based off of how I designed it. So it was a garden villa today. Rank reached 6, steps taken 53. Okay. Himbo King, Himbo King, Himbo King, Himbo King, Himbo King. There we go. We're gonna get you all chanting my name, but I gotta live that, is the thing. That's a responsibility. Himbo King is a responsibility. That is a privilege. And one that shan't be abused. Alright, Grandpa. Let's go. Let's kick some ass. Nook. Like Tom. Yeah, you think you're so smart. I think I'll go for a pantry. Not like it means anything to me. An Oranje. What do you think of that Disco Elysium reference? I'm pretty smart. Yeah, so let's just cruise on through, I'm thinking. A parlour. Alright, well, I'm pretty... So we should clear this easy. This box is the middle. That's a fucking lie. The gems are in the middle. That could be true. This box is the middle. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. Okay. Go off me. I'm just cruising through here. I'm just cruising. All right. So we can make that, but we got to give money to God. Spread that in each green room. So that means that I have like a steady supply. I have to tell you, chat, the clips have been excellent lately. I really appreciate it. All right. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. There's something up with the West Wing. I guess we're technically in it. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Whoa. Okay. All right. More notes, more notes, more notes. All right. So Clara Epson died around June 5th, 83. And okay, interesting. So it had to do with the West Wing. And there was talk of removing West Wing plans as a result. Okay. You got me? You got me. All right. Sorry, my audio cut out for a second. Interesting. West Wing Hall. Okay. Ooh, the star lingers. Because I'm curious about what the, what's persistent. I feel like I'm nervous and I really want to stock up on keys. The fact that I was nowhere close to coming to an end on feet, but I ran out on keys kind of bums me out. Chapel. Close it. Nah, let's do the chapel. Let's do the chapel. That's one for the big man. Is it disrespectful to put a goblet on the Bible? Is that okay? See, we're ready. We're ready, we're ready, we're ready. We're ready. A commissary. But this gives me more options to progress. But I feel like I'm gonna want to be able to buy shit. Okay. So right now I have 2 doors open. Let's make something new. We're so early. We're so early. Dirigiblocks. That's sick. Okay, so this doesn't belong in a mansion literally at all. Sale 2 days only. 20 and 21. Okay. So draft commissary. And 21 for 50% off. Cool. Cool. All right. Noted. All right. Completely goddamn useless to me. Very cool. What the hell does a salt shaker do for me? With? I don't know what the hell. With, without. With, stage, without plant. The commissary will be closed from 12 to 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. So don't build it 12 to 16 because it's going to be useless then. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. So a commissary is a place inside a prison, and this looks like a totally different style than everything else. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch-out clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding the process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Mrs. Babbage. I don't think she's come up elsewhere. I wonder if these names will matter at all. House manager, like a manager of the responsibility, like the mansion. Does she like oversee the pool of rooms? It's so interesting that like everybody is up on this magic house. Electronic, okay. Terminals in security and laboratory. Okay. Very, 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 very interesting. I'm going to screenshot that. Flower. I'm so bad at identifying flowers is the thing. Okay. Nervous. Okay. All right, so it's obviously security. And security being attached to this is interesting. Oh? I love flowers. That's us. The prince. Simon. I wrote it down so I remember. I wrote it down. This has such energy of, like, the moment that... Why is that interesting to him? This is interesting. Why is this interesting to him? Are there flowers in the dark future? Yes, but not many. Beauty exists no matter where you are, no matter how dire it might be. Just sometimes it's hard to find. Alright, now we can be a real perv with this. This is interesting. Why did they choose to make this a cutscene? Points at that. Points at a picture of himself. That's so weird. Are you, like, shocked by yourself? I can buy something with that. Blue memos true, red memos lies. Unless written by hand. Okay. Okay. That's a big one. I'm glad I've been tracking what's red. Okay. Very, very, very interesting. I should go back and look at if the commissary was in handwriting. Alright. Cam tape 2, cam tape 3 is reminding me I should go restock my decaf. What? This is blue. This is blue and you were interested in it. Okay. Okay, very interesting. Wow, what a wild coffee machine. Password S. I just don't know. Tiger something. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required. That's not handwritten, so that's a lie. So that means that access levers are required for entry. All right, so that's the thing. We knew there would be some mention of how, like, there's a trick to get into the antechamber. Antechamber is locked. And access levers are required for entry. Okay, cool. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. I mean, that just makes sense. I don't need to write that down. That just like tracks. Okay. Okay. I think it's important that I check if this is handwritten. It's not. All right, so we'll just flag them if they're handwritten. Salt shaker. Will you tell me what you do? I want a sledgehammer. Can I get? I'll take a sledgehammer if you got a sledgehammer for me. Okay. Door is locked. Is this door locked? It's not. Okay, then you're the fave. We don't have 2 gems. So we'll take the den. We'll take the den and we'll take a gem. Salt shaker shakes the salt. Okay. I had not considered the value of seasoning. Bread room, breaker box, kitchen. Kitchen was really useful last time, but that was like kind of towards the end. It's not going to go to the left anyway, so I may as well get the breaker box, because the breaker box is like, it's important somehow. Alright, turn the garage on. I don't know what the hell that means. I just do not know what that means. If I turn off keycard entry, does that mean that I don't have to use keycards for stuff? That's what I'm thinking. Alright, got no choice. Maybe it's for fighting demons. I'm getting so worried there's demons in this. And I do not have my usual tools of demon resolution. Oh, I want a sledgehammer so bad. Am I about to hit a wall? Shit. Okay. All right. We are very not out of options. We're just going back to... We're just going way, way back. Okay. Got to make sure we're smart about this. What is your deal? What is your deal? Okay. Welcome to security. Press enter. Sure, with pleasure. View estate inventory. Currently in the house that have yet to be collected. Okay, cool. So that's stuff I've encountered within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic key card. So... set security level. Determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed. You should expect to see 1 or 2 with low. Is there a reason to go high? Offline. Mode determines the default setting of security doors will be set to if power is lost. Ah, so maybe I should set security level to high, because they're no longer going to be an issue. Right? Okay. Return to security menu, log into network. I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay. Interesting. All right, we're going to burn through a ton of stuff. Do you have a key? Do you have anything with a key? The closet might. Okay. Closet might have a key. Gem. Love it. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. I mean, fat lot of good that's about to do me, huh? All right. Worried. Here, take a left. Yes. Through the pantry. Sorry, I don't have the food. Maybe I'll be back. Compass makes stuff go north more frequently. I can go to the drawing room. That's good. Drawing room. Room where you draw. I need keys. For each time you've drafted observatory. I feel like I should keep getting that because that's like a permanent buff. Yeah. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. But they're probably locked, right? Okay, let's just go. That's so interesting. That is so interesting. Are you locked? Shit. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Gain 4 items? Oh, but I don't have a gem. Oh, I must select one. I can redraw for free in here. I can redraw for free. I don't have money. Oh, shoot. Okay. We'll just do this for the dining room. We'll do that for the dining room. This is fine. Just another 2 to keep me going is fine. Reddington on blue, so Reddington exists. Yeah, I'll take 10. I'll take 10. Alright. Shoots us way back up. That's great. It shoots us way back up, but we're definitely running low on time. I don't want to go somewhere that I can't see floor plans. The boudoir with the mannequin that I'm very cool about will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. Okay. I think this is the end. Yeah, this is the end. No. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that really sucks. Because I've boxed in the observatory. Alright, well then I'll make the mailroom and invest in the future. How does it feel? How does the game feel? I don't know. I have a headache. I feel deeply stupid. I feel tremendously dumb. The thrill of the math puzzle was definitely good. Was definitely good for brain chemicals. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravane to sender, as he no longer is employed with our staff. What does that say? Alright, maybe I'll screenshot that. Can I, like, zoom in? What happens if I zoom in on that? And I definitely need to write this down. The idea that someone was on staff and booted out is really very interesting. Zoom in. Did... Oh my goodness, I have literally no idea what that says. Oop. I'm zooming in on my end. I'm enhancing. I bet there's like a magnifying glass or something. Okay, so, oh no, I needed to write down this new character. Danny Ravane. Kicked off of staff. Interesting. So that's Simon. This is for Simon. Whoa. SKR 6789. Huh, from Dad. Hey buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time. It's been 2 days, Dad. But I have a feeling you're doing just fine. Oh, doing so good. Doing so good, Dad. Doing really, really good. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration. Why didn't Dad have to do this? Because Dad wasn't in the will, because Dad was kicked out of the will. Perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. He is the direct beneficiary, but they only default to that if there isn't a will decreeing otherwise. The will decrees that we get it, so we get it. But we have to do this ridiculous friggin' ask. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate, but with all the preparations, I'm not sure I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Whoa, what the hell? Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up. His uncle, not his grandfather. Huh. I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness his final project brought him. So do both of us a favor. Be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that'll actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliché expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator, Dad. P.S. Get some sleep each night, and don't spend all your time each day playing dirigiblocks. Aw, that's very sweet. That's very sweet. Maybe I'm just like reading hostility where there isn't meant to be any. I'm kind of stressed about our protagonist being psyched the day after his grandfather's funeral? That's horrible. Right? That's strange. All right. This is kind of all I can do. What I'm curious about is if these stay here. The fact that I have a 2 feels like that's... Because this is a roguelike, but there needs to be hard progress in a roguelike. So I wonder if that's it. Alright, let's call it a day. Is there like a time limit? I'm really worried there's a time limit. Rustic villa. Yeah, I didn't define much of anything. Items found, new rooms. Better progress on day 1. I feel like I need to be fully transparent. My water. I feel like I need to be fully transparent. I have a headache. I came into this feeling so good and refreshed. I had a fantastic run today. I had like such a good run today. My steps per minute, very good. Speed progress, very, very good. I was like, oh, I'm feeling good. This is going to be nice. It's going to be relaxing. You missed your chance. Yeah, you'll take this. You'll have to pry this channel from my cold, dead hands. Yummy! 5 is kind of a lot. I wish I saw the full blueprint so I could see like how close I am to the wall or something. Let's dining room. What I definitely want to make is the mail room. And signed, sealed, delivered. Package delivered. Whoa! Alright, there's a lot of numbers on here. I'm going to save them. Oh my goodness. Whoa, this is huge. Okay. Sleeping mask. Didn't need to know what it did. But if I did want to know what it did. First time you enter each bedroom, gain 5. Whoa, okay, that's a powerful start to the day. That's a very, very powerful start to the day. All right, I feel like security... I feel like establishing security early on is pretty important. You know? Keycard system. Change offline mode. Offline mode unlocked so that if I hit a breaker, I can just turn them off completely. But otherwise, we'll confirm that. Do you want to make it low and unlock? Do you want to make it high so that you like increase the number of them there are? Okay. Interesting. Knowing the items is not going to help me. I'm so mystified by that. All right. North. Parlor. Let's get some gyms. All right. The gems are in this box. Could be either. The gems are not in this box. Could be either. The gems are not in the white box. All right. So this could be true, and this could be true. And this could be true. So if this is true, then that means this is true, and this is true. And there needs to be at least one lie. If this is a lie, then they're in the white box. And then this is a lie. So it's this? Did I screw up? I screwed up. I'm so freaking stupid. Your beloved, your favorite streamer, your favorite YouTuber, your favorite VTuber. Just immediately burn the key. Okay. Your favorite VTuber is so dumb. He's just so dumb. Gain 2, but I'll gain more than that, right? Right? Whoa, money. I've got to stop. It's just like any button you hit clicks those away. Each time you collect 3, earn 1. Okay. Complicated. Drawing room. Yes, the drawing room is excellent. The drawing room is so excellent. Spare room, hallway, passageway. No, I gotta build up some items. Is this a bad idea? Yeah. Shoot, really? Okay. So this is always unlocked. Closet 2 items. So it's got to be closet. Okay. That could be helpful. Key. That's what I'm talking about. Shovel. Rank 7. Ooh, we ascended high. Okay. Yeah. Let's use the key for this. Because the drawing room, life has many doors. Yeah, I can't lock myself off. We gotta keep it moving. Breaker box. Okay, that still keeps me going inward. Yeah, no. So yesterday I was going to say I died. Yesterday we ended on movement options. Are different items for sale today, sir? 3 gem. Interesting. Sledgehammer would still be great, though. I hear you like Dirigiblocks. But suddenly you're too good for Dirigiblocks, huh? Everybody has to grow up one day. Gem requirement 1. Ooh, I gotta... Whoa, is this the end of the day already? Yeah. Unless I get... No, this is the end of the day already. Oof, okay. Rough day, rough day, rough day. Seems like I'm getting the hang of this. Yeah. So there's a difference between, I think, getting the hang of this. I mean, it's the day's screwed anyway. So let's, whenever you eat food and gain that, gain an extra one. Just pour salt all over my shoes. So I think we talked about the nature and difficulty of Doom Eternal a lot while we were playing Doom, right? Just totally useless. All right. And one of the things that I mentioned was that I kind of just... I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just seeing if I can unlock progress. I kind of just like... Oh, okay. Wait, this is a kind of puzzle that I'm actually sort of good at. Am I? Or am I just dumb? What? I can't? What? Now it's purple? No, I mean, I know. I'm a strong proponent of striking out negative self-talk. But also, like, I know what I'm about. I know what I'm about. I'm about Nicole Demara. I'm about cute girls. I'm about Nicole Demara. And, you know, there's peace in that. All right. So, yeah. So, and getting the hang of this is interesting. I'm never going to complete this as long as I live. I am, because I'm getting a little bit better, I think, at speaking the language the design wants me to speak. But I amn't, because when I progress, it does not satisfy me. You know, like I feel, fucking hell, that's creepy. I feel like stress. Does that make sense? I mean, I'll get some items. So it's like I feel stressed until I feel relieved. And then I go back to being stressed. Does that make sense? Like, it's like, okay, I'm holding on for dear life. And then it's like, okay, I guess I'm done. Man, this sucks. I'm so stocked up on items. Oh, this feels so bad. Oof. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Himbo privilege. Yeah. No. Deep himbo privilege. All right, let's call it a day. Let's call it a day. I think that makes sense. Charming cottage. Right. Right. Okay, all right. I will be right back. I just need to check on something. There's an issue to take a look at that I did not think about. Hi. Hello. Welcome back. This is a puzzle game I like to call Zenless Zone Zero. There are multiple puzzles in this game. They are as follows. such as, how can one woman be this beautiful? This, just like the Blue Prince, is an unsolvable puzzle. As if a mysterious 46th room in a 45-floor mansion. There is no known answer to God and man how one woman can be this gorgeous. And yet we persist. This is all right. Hey, we got some gotcha currency.